question I would like to try and answer today is who will be the new Avengers now that most of the core OG 6 Avengers are either dead or retired. Iron Man is dead after using the Infinity Gauntlet to snap Thanos and his army out of existence. Black Widow is dead after sacrificing herself to retrieve the Soul Stone. Captain America decided to stay in the past to live a life with the love of his life, Peggy Carter, and is now an old man, but it's unclear whether or not he's actually dead in the present day MCU. But it's definitely hinted at that he has passed away. Thor is still running around and is now raising Gore the God Butcher's daughter. Hawkeye is seemingly yet again for like the 100th time now, retired and back to living with his family. And Hulk is... well, we'll see what happens with Hulk once the upcoming She-Hulk series has come and gone. But the bottom line is, with the last week's announcement of 2 new Avengers movies coming in 2025 in the form of Avengers the Kang Dynasty and Avengers Secret Wars, we're gonna need some new Avengers to fill that empty void. I'll first of all be going down my list of who I think will be on the new Avengers team, then I will give a list of the characters who I think might be on the team, and then lastly I will list a few characters who I don't think will make the cut. The first and one of the most obvious characters who will be in the new Avengers lineup is Sam Wilson's Captain America. Steve Rogers was the leader of the OG Avengers, so his successor being on the team makes so much sense, and no matter who carries the shield, there should always be a Captain America on the Avengers. The second character in this new Avengers team is Thor. Thor is an OG Avenger that's still very much active and isn't slowing down his hero gig, at least for now. I do believe at the very least he will be in Avengers the Kang Dynasty so that the audience can have a familiar face on this new team in order to ease the transition from the core OG Avengers to this all new Avengers. Although, whether it's at the end of the Kang Dynasty or Secret Wars, I can honestly really see Thor dying in either of these movies. He's been around since the very beginning and Chris Hemsworth isn't gonna be Thor forever, so eventually the character of Thor will end. What better way to go out than in an Avengers movie? That's why I feel that Thor might die in one of these 2 films. Captain Marvel is the third character who will be on the new Avengers. Besides Wanda, aka the Scarlet Witch, she's their most powerful hero they have, and she will likely co-lead the Avengers alongside Captain America. And where there's Captain Marvel, there's also Ms. Marvel, aka Kamala Khan. If you haven't noticed, Marvel have been plastering Ms. Marvel in quite a lot of things over the past few years, and I believe that they're grooming us to get used to the idea that she will become an Avenger. She was essentially the main character in the Marvel's Avengers video game, and also about a month or so ago, a Worlds of Marvel cruise ship video was leaked online titled Avengers Quantum Encounter, and it involved MCU characters played by their actual actors. The video was about a whole new team of Avengers going up against Ultron and his Ultron bots, and on that new Avengers team was Sam Wilson's Captain America and Captain Marvel alongside the recently introduced Ms. Marvel. Her being on the team in this short film wasn't a mistake, but rather a hint at what's to come in the near future. And sticking to that Avengers Quantum Encounter video, both Ant-Man and the Wasp were also part of that Avengers team, and as I said before, I believe this wasn't an accident. Marvel is giving us a tease of what we can expect down the line when the new Avengers movies come, and that is both Ant-Man and the Wasp are part of the new team. Careful for potential light spoilers regarding Ant-Man 3, but there are some leaks about Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania stating that Scott Lang is now famous and Ant-Man is a celebrity superhero, so people will now think of him when calling him for help, or when it comes to recruiting new members for this team, people could automatically think of Scott Lang because he's now a celebrity, he's a celebrity superhero, so he will be on the top of people's list to recruit. Shang-Chi is the next member on my list. The director of Avengers Secret Wars, Destin Daniel Cretton, is the same director who directed the first Shang-Chi movie. There's absolutely no way he's going to leave Shang-Chi out for obvious reasons. Plus, both the ending and mid-credit scene of Shang-Chi kind of hinted towards him being an Avenger anyway when Wong called for his help and he, Bruce Banner and Captain Marvel were studying Shang-Chi's 10 rings. And speaking of Wong, he's definitely going to be involved with this new Avengers team in some capacity, but I believe he will play more of a role similar to Nick Fury in the sense that he's going to be the one to bring this new Avengers team together. If you haven't noticed, Wong has showed up literally everywhere in Phase 4 and has interacted with a vast number of different characters, so it makes sense that he'll be the connecting factor that unites this new team of heroes. And now I'm going to go over the maybes on who might be an Avenger. And first up we have Doctor Strange. If Wong is on the team or involved in any capacity, then there's a chance that Doctor Strange won't be too far behind as well, since the pair come in a package deal due to them both being sorcerers. Although I would put Strange in the maybe column because I can see him just doing his own thing and not wanting to involve himself in Avengers business, but at the same time the Multiverse of Madness mid-credit scene said that Strange had caused an incursion and he needs to help clear to stop it. With Secret Wars coming up, the incursion sounds a lot like the Secret Wars concept where you have multiple realities colliding with one another, so it's probably safe to assume that Strange will probably show up at some point in one of, if not both, Avengers movies. And Spider-Man is also another maybe. Like I said with Doctor Strange, I can see Spider-Man just doing his own thing away from the Avengers, and not only that, Tom Holland has only one more movie left on his current deal, so if he or Sony chooses to not negotiate a new contract with Marvel Studios to keep him in the MCU, then having him being part of a new core Avengers team that's meant to be around for years to come isn't the best idea. And other maybes that could potentially be in the new Avengers are the new Black Panther, whoever he or she ends up being, Shuri, War Machine, She-Hulk, and either Cersei or a resurrected Icarus from Eternals. And as for the no-nos, I don't see two of the OGs, Hulk and Hawkeye, being part of this new team. I just believe that they're now done. Daredevil is also a name I would scratch off that list, as I just think he's going to be dealing with street level stuff, nothing more than that. And Scarlet Witch is a no because she's a villain now and seemingly dead, even though we all know she's not dead, but you get the idea. Moon Knight and Blade are two other characters who I wouldn't get my hopes up for either, as I think they will both more than likely be a part of a potential Midnight Suns team instead. And those are my thoughts on this new Avengers lineup. What do you guys think? Do you agree or disagree? And if you disagree, let me know in the comments below on who you think this new Avengers team will consist of. If you like this video, give this video a big thumbs up, share this video with your friends, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you guys later for more videos.